Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the start of my collection series, and we're going to be starting with Sassy Girl Aroma. So I thought it was only fitting as we're into this new house, the wax is all organized. I wanted to start with a vendor that kind of started it all for me. That is Sassy Girl. Sassy Girl Aroma was the first ever vendor that I purchased from when I got into vendor wax, followed by Super Tarts, and then the list has exploded. So Sassy Girl Aroma I also don't have tons and tons of stuff of anymore. I have a very curated collection because I've been trying her wax for so long and I kind of know what I like at this point, that I thought it would also be a good one to start with. So I wanted to share just a little bit of information about the vendor, not a ton. If you're watching this video, you probably know at least general information about Sassy Girl Aroma, but I wanted to share kind of my experiences, and then I'll show you behind the camera the wax that I currently have. So the owner is, here's my trusty little sticky note with some just kind of bullet points on here. The owner is Julie. I'm not going to attempt to say her last name, but their company is based out of Wisconsin. She is opening like a retail store soon, so that will be really exciting. If you live in the area, you could go purchase her wax, locally to you and not have to order online. Her business has kind of changed a lot over the years since I first started buying from her in 2017. But currently, it seems like she's doing pre-orders every single week, and they're open from like Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon, early evening. Her turnaround time is really quick. I would say within like a month, she's able to get those pre-orders out to you. And it is a very extensive pre-order list. She was doing longer, like having pre-orders open for longer periods of time. And then it was taking longer for you to get your wax. And the list was really, really long. But she has cut the list down just a touch and is able to shorten that turnaround time, but shorten her pre-order time as well. I believe it is a limited pre-order, so at some point things do sell out, so you do have to be mindful of that. But her list, even in the limited fashion, is humongous. She'll offer 60-70 cents in a limited pre-order, so there are plenty of options for everybody, no matter kind of what preference you have scent wise. So I love that. I love that there's a pre-order all the time. That could be dangerous, but also she takes requests too. So a lot of times you can get your request put on the pre-order for that week, or maybe not that week, but in the following weeks. Almost every single thing I've requested has been on the pre-order list within probably a month or so after me requesting it. So I love that about Julie. I love that she takes people's requests and pours what people want. So there's a couple of different forms that her wax really comes in. She also offers perfumes, and those are on the pre-order list pretty much weekly, I'm pretty sure. I do have 2 bottles of perfume from her, and they really are great. I love them. And then wax. Her kind of main form of wax, I feel like, are the brittles. They're beautiful. You'll see them when I do the behind the camera stuff here, but I love being able just to snap a couple pieces off and put them into my warmers. It takes away the mess and the hassle of having to chop and get your wax ready in that way. It's all ready to go. You have the kind of perforated pieces that you can just break off and put into your warmer at your liking. So she has brittles. Those are $11.55. Mini muffins, those are kind of like your traditional souffle type size. Those are $7.95. Her loaves are $25.95. And then she has these bag of blocks, which are $12.95. So the bag of blocks are more just kind of chunk pieces, kind of like a mini melter bag from Rose Girls, or things like that, just the chunk pieces. I like those too because I kind of like having pre-cut pieces of wax. Her wax is absolutely stunning. She does these really beautiful loaves where she has colored embeds and then has a white overpour. They're beautiful. And her brittles are just exceptionally pretty as well. Total works of art. Her wax is more pricey than I think pretty much any vendor I'm not the one who's done like price comparisons, and I think Charity has done that, and if I'm remembering right. And Lexi from Two Quick Wicks I know has done that. So I would look to one of them to kind of see the cost breakdown per se. But in general, her wax is higher than other vendors. Because of that, I find, and just because I've purchased from her for so long, I know what my favorites are. Because of those reasons, I find that I really don't purchase tons and tons from her. I purchase very curated amounts. So I know my loves, I know my favorites. If somebody is really rave reviewing, like one of my friends about a scent, I might pick that one up to try. But I definitely am more minimal in my purchasing anymore because of the way the prices are. It's just me. Her stuff is amazing though. It throws well, but it's really hard for me personally to justify like a $26 loaf when L3's loaves are like $14, $15. It's a no-brainer to kind of go with one of the cheaper options sometimes. Doesn't mean I don't love Sassy Girl Aroma. It means that I'm just more choosy and I don't branch out as much with certain scents with Sassy Girl Aroma as I might with other vendors. But that is just me. I have nothing negative to say. She's a great vendor. She's a great person. I love that she does request, and I love the wax that I have from her. Truly, some of the stuff I'm about to show you are just absolute staple favorites. Never want to be without types of scents. So I'm going to try to be really detailed in this video. I'm going through each wax, telling you the notes, smelling the wax, telling you what I think. If it's a favorite, telling you why it's a favorite. What I think Sassy Girl Aroma does really well scent category wise. So I hope that you really enjoy a little bit more of like a detailed overview of the vendor and the wax that I have, because I'm gonna try to do this for every vendor. The last time I did my collection series, I really just kind of showed you each piece, then kind of moved on really quickly, but I want to take my time, really dive into each vendor a little bit more and kind of give each vendor the like attention that they deserve. Because I have so much great wax from so many great people, and I think it's fun to show them off a little bit. But I will of course link her in the her website in the description box below. But honestly, for me, the best way to keep up with Sassy Girl Aroma or any vendor in that case and what she's doing is to get onto her Facebook and check out that pre-order list every week when it is posted. But that's it for my little kind of quick introduction on the vendor. Let's get into looking at my wax. Okay, I'm not going to do this in any particular order. I have everything laid out here and like duplicates of scents put together. So we're just going to kind of grab at random. So I have two brittles in Palo Beach, which is Palo Santos and Beach Night. Sassy Girl Aroma has the best beach night in the vendor wax community. I mean, I think so, as well as I think many people think so. It's just beautiful. And her brittles, I'm not gonna take each one out, but her brittles are just truly a work of art. All of her wax is absolutely stunning. I really like the brittles too. I find them to be so easy to break. So the brittles are my like preferred form of her wax. So two of Palo Santo Beach. I have 3 brittles as well as a mini muffin in Jack the Clipper. This is a fairly recent favorite. Salty Sea Air, Baja Cactus Blossom, and Shaving Cream. I am a huge Salty Sea Air fan as well as a big Shaving Cream fan. So this is just so good. Baja Cactus, I really don't know exactly how to describe the scent, but I feel like it adds like a sweetness to this blend. It's just one of those scents, if you want something fresh and clean without feeling like laundry, this is the scent for you. Oh, it's so good. Also, I don't know if you can hear this, but it's storming pretty bad outside, so if you hear rain and occasional thunder, that's what's going on. Next is, I have a loaf in Going to Disneyland. This is pineapple, orange, strawberry, cotton candy, lemonade, and whipped cream. I really need to get on using this summer because it is over a year old, but this is one of the best summer scents ever. It is so tropical, so fruity, just like you can see, it's just a mix of all of these fruits. It is absolutely perfect for a hot summer day when you don't want to melt anything else. Like, this is just the perfect scent to put into your warmers. So I really need to get through that this summer, or at least melt a good chunk of it, only because it is over a year old. I don't want my stuff to sit for super long. I will say I have had some Sassy Girl Aroma that has sat for many years and I still got a really great performance from it. So she's probably, in my opinion, one of the longer lasting as far as shelf life vendors, but I still don't like my stuff to sit for a super long time. Since I mentioned her beach nights being the best, it's only fitting to share her just like basic beach night blend, and that is Night on the Beach. So I've got 2 loaves of that, as well as 2 brittles. So this is a warm blend of toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, and s'mores. It is just so good. I should throw one of these in my next melting basket because obviously I have a lot of it, but it's just perfect for this time of year. It's the best beach nights ever. So I've got quite a bit of that guy, if I can get these to be even somewhat straight. Another beach night blend that I have, this is definitely my favorite summer beach night blend. So I've got a favorite like fall winter one as well. I'll share that next. But this is my favorite like summertime beach night blend, and that is Adam's Beach Party. So I've got 2 of these. So Adam's Beach Party is the strawberry pound cake, toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, and s'mores. It's the strawberry pound cake, obviously that's unique to this one, and it is so good. It is like the traditional Bath and Body Works strawberry pound cake, and it just blends so well together to make just like the perfect fruity summer beach night blend. So this is my favorite summertime one. And then for like fall winter, honestly I melt this all year round, but I think this is just the perfect fall winter beach night blend, and it's one of my favorite scents. But to be honest, a lot of what I'm showing you from Sassy Girl Aroma are some of my absolute favorites because I really have curated what I'm buying from her and only purchasing like loves. But that one is Oath. So I've got 2 loaves of Oath. And Oath is Beach Nights, roasted pine cones, smoked vanilla, and cookie monster. Her roasted pine cone oil, oh my gosh. The blend of these together is just exceptional. This really is the perfect fall winter beach nights. I don't love her loaves, even though they are beautiful. They are really hard to chop, in my opinion, and they're messy. But the blend of the roasted pine cones, which I love, plus the beach nights just makes that unbelievably exceptional. Okay, next I have my favorite peppermint scent. Sassy Girl Aroma, in my opinion, makes, at least in my favorite peppermint in the vendor wax world. So I've got 3 brittles at the North Pole. So this is sweet peppermint sticks with a creamy, rich vanilla. And that's really what it is. A lot of peppermint to me is just straight peppermint, but this peppermint is very creamy. Perfect for obviously the holiday season, January, February. I'm not big on peppermint the rest of the year, so that's really the only time I will melt this, but this is a scent that I never want to be without because it's just the best creamy peppermint. Next, I have a stack of just some kind of like random one-off brittles that I haven't tried yet. This one is Cozy Little Bookstore. Smooth aromas of leather, golden amber, and spiced plum, lush plumeria, and mandarin notes wafting through the air. Summer Michelle sent me this one. And it's like, I really don't get too much amber. I guess a little, or not amber, I'm sorry, leather. I think I get more of the amber, and it's a little bit perfumey. That is a nice one. Birthday cake. I've had her birthday cake before. This is my second brittle. This is a really great birthday cake. Freshly baked birthday cake with a sweet frosting. It's strong. You really can actually smell it. Some like vanilla cake, birthday cake type scents, I feel like you can't smell once you melt them, but this one I had great experience with the first time that I had purchased it. Oh, it's so good. So I'm excited to have another one of that. Hopefully it performs just as well. By the Christmas Tree. This is also from summer. This is berry, fir balsam, vanilla, and musk. So I have not tried this one yet. Yeah, it's great though. It really is just tree, that balsam. It's so good, but I always saving it obviously for the holiday season upcoming. Best Christmas. Fresh pine needles, sweet cinnamon sugar, and roasted marshmallow. This one is also from summer. Oh, this is just amazing. You really do get that like cinnamon sugar note as well as the pine, which is really interesting. I don't feel like I've had a blend quite like this before, so this is really unique to my collection, but again, I'll save that for the upcoming holiday season. Fall yoga pants by the fire. This is a repurchase. I've had, I think, a loaf maybe in the past. Cider Lane, pumpkin pecan waffles, and marshmallow fireside. Just your staple October scent. I love fall fragrance. That's my favorite home fragrance season. This is great. You really get the pumpkin pecan waffles kind of first, and the Cider Lane second. It's like the perfect name too. I love that one. Midnight Shave, for my love of shaving cream. Black Sea, Salty Sea Air, and shaving cream. Also love a Salty Sea Air. This reminds me a lot of Black Jack the Clipper, but this one just has the Black Sea instead of the Baja Cactus. So very similar. She's got a really great shaving cream oil. Funnel cake. I picked this one up because everybody was kind of raving about it when she had this pre-order. This is buttery crust cake bakery. Wow, that threw me off. Spices and powdered sugar. This is okay. I don't think it smells like funnel cake, like when you think authentic, like from the fair funnel cake. But I really do get this like buttery crust and like a sugar note. It's good. It's gonna be a good bakery scent, but this one, it's not wowing me on cold. Hello Lover. This is sweet sugar cane, lemon rind, followed by hints of shortbread. I have had this one in the past. This one is amazing. I don't have too much lemon in my collection, but I really love this one. You really get lemon rind, and to me that's very different than any other lemon because it feels like it smells fleshy and not as juicy, if that makes sense. It really is just like the lemon shavings that, you know, if you were getting some of the lemon rind for like a dish, and then plus like the cookie note. This is great. I need to melt this soon. Perfect, clean, kind of lemon bakery. Palo Santos Shave. Palo Santos Bath & Body Works type with shaving cream. I love Palo and I love shaving cream. And this is really nice. However, I will say, out of all the Palos on the market, Bath & Body Works Palo is really probably my least favorite. I really love Teddy B's Palo. Just Super Tarts has a great Palo. Teddy B's is probably my favorite. But this, yeah, I don't know. The Bath & Body Works one's probably my least favorite of the bunch. But this is still good. So So those are all kind of just some random brittles. Next, I want to do some burnt sugar scents. So Charity first got me into this one. So I've got one brittle of Heading to Camp. Toasted marshmallow, burnt sugar, sticky sweet cocoa vanilla, and a hint of smoky firewood. You guys, this is, oh my gosh. It is creamy. It's that like toasted marshmallow, very similar in my opinion to campfire marshmallow from Rose Girls. If you've had that, where it's very, very creamy marshmallow and you get that like burnt sugar note. And I mean, it is just the touch of like a smoky scent. It is very creamy, marshmallowy vanilla. I love this one. Don't let the cocoa note scare you. It's not chocolate to me. And if there is chocolate, it is like the teeniest hint of it. It's really that like marshmallowy, vanilla, like burnt note. This is amazing. So I fell in love with this. I've gone through loads of this. And then I discovered Amityville. And I like Amityville just a little bit more, but both are amazing. So I have 4 brittles of Amityville. So Amityville is basically Heading to Camp. It is burnt sugar, whipped cream, sticky sweet cocoa vanilla, fresh from the oven bakery, and a subtle hint of smoky firewood. The oven bakery, fresh from the oven bakery. Okay, that's the difference. I was gonna say these look so similar. It's got like an added like sugar cookie note, an added bakery note to it. Still just as amazing. You still get that really creamy marshmallow scent, but you get more of a cookie note too, and then the like smokiness. This is amazing. I love this one so much. Perfect for the summertime. Like this is a great summer bakery scent. Got a bag of blocks and it's fall Charlie Brown. This is apple, pumpkin strudel, and zucchini bread. I have not melted this one yet because I got it like right when fall was ending and winter was beginning, so it just didn't feel seasonally appropriate. Look at these colors. Like, could that be any more fall? Oh, this smells amazing. This is gonna be great this fall. But at the moment, I have not yet melted that one. Then I have a loaf in my beloved Cupcakes at Tiffany's. Sassy Girl Aroma does a great one. This is toffee, tiny chocolate, fruity buttercream, and creamy fluffy vanilla cake. It's super strong. I've had this for years, honestly. I have repurchased Cupcakes and Tiffany's from Sassy Girl Aroma for 6-7 years at this point. It's just a staple favorite of mine. Although I will say I am starting to get a little bit of an aversion to it. So this is the only like loaf I have right now in Cupcakes at Tiffany's. I do have a few blends in my collection that have Cupcakes and Tiffany's in it. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna try to like take a break from it for a while, you know, because I don't want to fall out of love with it. But at the moment, it's giving me a slight aversion. So we'll see. This one I have not yet tried, but this was a Natalie purchase. This is one of Natalie's favorite scents from Sassy Girl Aroma, Psychiatric Ward. Butter cookies with blackberry and strawberry jam, vanilla bean noel, donuts, and zucchini. And this is amazing. You really get like a fruity bakery. Oh, it's so good. So I'm excited to try this one. This would be a good summer bakery too. So maybe I'll try that here soon. And then I've got 2 more scents, and they are a couple of like staple favorites for certain seasons. So for Christmas, Charity got me into this one, and I am obsessed. This is the best Christmas scent. This is my like can't live without Christmas scent. I love it so much, and that is Christmas at Santa's. So if you watched her, I'm sure you've heard about this. It is highly recommended in my opinion. So I've got the loaf, which this is the one I need to use first. It's the oldest. And then I've got 2 brittles of it. So this is pepperberry wreath, sugar cookies, and marshmallow fireside. And I don't know exactly what pepperberry wreath is. but it's just this kind of spicy bakery scent, holiday-esque. It's just so good. It really smells like holiday spices with the sugar cookies and stuff. It smells like Christmas. It is amazing. So this is definitely one of my staples for Christmas time. And then this one might take the cake as my favorite scent of all time. I don't know, it's so hard to pick, but I find she doesn't offer this one super often, and so when it's on the site, I grab it, but I'm definitely stocked up now. And it is Halloween night. So I've got a loaf of Halloween night, and then I have 3 brittles of it. So really gonna work a little bit on it this fall so I don't let any of these go bad. But this is Leaves, Bonfire Bliss, and Toasted Marshmallow. This is my staple Halloween scent. I melt this every Halloween. I have melted this scent every Halloween for like multiple years in a row. It's nostalgic for me at this point. It's my tradition. It just is the scent that makes you think of what Halloween night would smell like. And it's the smoky leaves, that smoky bonfire, the hint of marshmallow. This is perfection. I adore this scent. And it's, like I said, it's very like nostalgic for me at this point. But also this is just a wonderful fall scent. Like when the air is crisp and the leaves have fallen. And guys, I love fall, I love Halloween. October is my favorite month, Halloween is my favorite month. Which is kind of crazy because I'm actually gonna be out of town for like almost all of October this year for various things. I'm turning 30 in October, so I actually have 2 different 30th birthday trips planned. So yeah, it's just gonna be kind of a crazy month, but all obviously very exciting things. But this is like the scent that I would want to melt in October. This is the Halloween scent. Like of all scents, this is the scent you melt on Halloween. Obviously in the name, but the notes just scream to me Halloween, and I love it so very much. But that is it. That is my entire Sassy Girl Aroma haul. My Sassy Girl Aroma collection. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna try to do these every couple of months and see kind of what changes, because even from like 6 months ago or so when I did a collection video, things have changed already. So it's kind of fun to like look at that one and look at this one and see how my collection differs and grows and changes. But that's everything. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next collection video. Bye.